Well, we expect it to take nothing less than 3 months, or but we are trying to be very flexible because we have in the committee seasoned civil servants, and we want them to do the right thing. So they will review and see whether the 3 months is reasonable or not, to come up with the proper roadmap and the proper directions. But this is what we just started with them.
All right. MDI has been around for so many years. Why the need to transform it specifically into a civil service college?
Yeah, as you are aware, government is in the process, is already working on revamping the civil service. There's a civil service reform process. And to do that, you need also an institution, a professional institution out there that will serve as the engine of that transformation. And MDI is that right institution to do that. However, its current dispositions doesn't allow that process to be able to better have, to have a better professional civil service. You see, if you go back to the archives, you will see in the early 80s, during Sadauda's time, the plan was there.
Okay.
So what Professor Gomez is telling you tonight is not something new.
It has been around for a while.
It has been there. We're just going back to the archives and revamp. Go back and see the original documents of MDI in the early 1982.
Okay.
You will see that it was meant to serve as an institute for the civil service, purely for the civil service. Therefore, we want to bring back that thinking, but also now update it with the new norm as per what exists in other countries. This is the idea, and so that MDI now as a civil service college / university to be able to respond to the needs and aspirations of the civil service. We need a more professional civil service. And there are different options out there in different countries. You go to India, you go to Singapore with their civil service universities, and you have different models among others.
All right. Now, we know the Gambian civil service is huge and responds to cross-cutting sectors of society. I mean, one might be tempted to ask, how will the MDI, if transformed into a civil service college, be able to cater for the entire civil service?
Well, it will. That is its purpose, because the objective is to ensure that it focuses only on the civil service.
Okay.
And the other programs, they will have to leave them with the University of the Gambia or University of Applied Science and Technology. You see, what we are doing now, we want to ensure that people stick to their mandate.
Okay.
For instance, you just mentioned Gambia College that just produced close to 12,000 graduates. Now, we want them now to be a teacher training university. So they concentrate only on education, not the 4 programs they are doing: agriculture, nursing, public health, and so on, but only on education. Then now, you said to focus only on engineering. Now, MDI to focus only on the civil service. That is the objective, and to ensure that we now, when you join the civil service, you have to pass through that college or civil service university, where you will be trained. And then even when you are in the civil service, before you move to the next station, you are also, you have some classes and exams at the MDI, so that it becomes a very professional.
All right.